Flash, news update.
What is it, Val?
This facility was working on some interesting new PDE tech. If you grab the newer models from the supply room, you can switch to either of 2 alternate weapon types.
So the pistol and 2 others?
Yep. And you get another accessory slot. It's like Christmas. Oh wait, Miranda doesn't celebrate Christmas, does she?
No.
Well then, Hanukkah, or whatever.
Move out. Whoops. Move out.
You won't be able to find her. Cut off the block. Earth must want him dead and be able to turn over the code. We can't rebuild.
Mir? Mir, can you read me?
He's here somewhere. Keep moving.
Miranda, switch to screw gun.
Copy that.
Corin and Grace, switch to sniper rifle. Miranda and Syl, move to Alpha 3 on my mark. Corin, move to Alpha 1 on my mark. Grace, move to Alpha 2 on my mark. Mark. Corin and Grace, focus fire on target 3. Syl, recharge. Miranda, move to Alpha 5. Syl, switch to screw gun. Corin, move to Alpha 3. Syl, move to Alpha 6. All units stop firing. All units hold fire. Syl, switch to pistol. Syl, move to Alpha 4.
Can't go any farther. We need to hit these switches in order to open the door.
These switches in order.
These rooms seem to have some extra battery packs lying around. One for each of you. If you clear them out, you should be able to grab them.
Corin, recharge. Oh, I could have used Alpha 8. If we can take one of the rooms, then we can take the other rooms from both sides. It doesn't look like any one room is easy to take, though. Corin, switch to charge gun. Miranda, switch to charge gun. Corin, move to Bravo 1 on my mark. Miranda, move to Bravo 2 on my mark. Syl, move to Bravo 2 on my mark. Grace, move to Bravo 3 on my mark. Grace, focus fire on target 6 on my mark 2. Corin, focus fire on target 7 on my mark 2. Miranda, focus fire on target 8 on my mark 2. Mark. Mark 2. Grace, recharge. Grace, focus fire on target 6.
Try a pincer attack on the enemy, Sam.
Very nice. Okay. Corin and Miranda move to Bravo 7. Syl and Grace move to Bravo 8. Where is Grace? Oh. Syl and Grace move to Bravo 8. Corin, stop. Corin, move to Bravo 7. Miranda, switch to screw gun. Miranda and Corin, move to Charlie 5 on my mark. Grace, move to Charlie 1 on my mark. Syl, recharge. Still move to Charlie 3 on my mark. Mark. Goran, focus fire on target 12. Gray, switch to pistol. Goran, recharge. Gray, switch to sniper. Hit in sequence. Alright, so we still have to take these one-sided. All units move to Echo 8, or scratch that. All units move to Bravo 8. Miranda, switch to charge gun. Miranda, move to Delta 6 on my mark. Goran, move to Delta 5 on my mark. Miranda, focus fire on target 19 on my mark 2. Goran, focus fire on target 15 on my mark 2. Grace and Syl, switch to railgun. Grace and Syl, move to Delta 4 on my mark. Grace and Syl, focus fire on target 17 on my mark 2. Mark. Miranda, move to Delta 6. Mark 2. Gray, switch to sniper rifle. Gray, switch to sniper rifle. Goran and Miranda move to Bravo 8. Grace and Syl move to Delta 7. Goran, move to Echo 6 on my mark. Miranda, move to Echo 4 on my mark. Goran, focus fire on target 25 on my mark 2. Miranda, focus fire on target 23 on my mark 2. Grace and Syl, move to Echo 2 on my mark. Grace, switch to pistol. Gray, switch to rail. Gray, switch to rail. Mark. Mark 2. Miranda, recharge. Grace and Syl move to Echo 7. Grace, switch to sniper rifle. Syl, switch to pistol. Miranda, switch to Screw.
We need that door open. Hit the
Corin,
switch.
switch to Sniper. Corin and Miranda, move to Charlie 7. Assuming they both have to be in place. Activate override.
Lame. These two switches need to be pressed simultaneously, apparently. Get someone to the other side as well.
I did that, Val. Activate override.
No, Sam. At the same time.
Activate override on my mark. All units activate override on my mark. Mark.
Let's go.
Now let's try this. Zoom to Foxtrot 5. Zoom to Foxtrot 7. That's a sniper. Those are all snipers. Seal, switch to Screw. I've got nothing. Miranda, switch to charge gun. Miranda and Corin, move to Foxtrot 2 on my mark. Grace and Seal, move to Foxtrot 4 on my mark. Miranda, focus fire on target 1 on my mark 2. Corin, focus fire on target 4 on my mark 2. Seal, focus fire on target 5 on my mark 2. Grace, focus fire on target 5 on my mark 2. Mark. Mark 2. Grace. Grace and Still, move to Foxtrot 3. Grace, recharge. Still, revive Grace. Corin, recharge. Grace, recharge.
Keep moving.
Mir, what happened?
She's down there.
Val, Sam, I'm staying with Mir.
You got it. Varric.
Who does she have with her? Stop!
Kai?
No!
Kai, get her back. It's her. It's
That is not her!
It is her, Kai. She's still a little dazed, but otherwise in full working order. We'll give her back if you can get Mir to relinquish the network access codes. I don't want to hurt anyone. Really.
I decline. I don't know who that is, but I put Naya into the ground myself. This is a sick joke, and you're gonna regret telling it.
I'll be calling in a few hours, Kai. We'll talk then.
I thought Miranda was talking.
My deepest apologies. I'm not certain how they identified our position.
Who was that girl, Mir? It sure as hell wasn't Naya.
She was what you desperately needed to see. Despite what you think...
Do not screw with me!
I've told many lies, Kai. They stop here. Listen carefully to what I say. If you afterwards remain unconvinced, I'll be happy to provide evidence. 8 years ago, you and Naya were put through a computer simulation designed to make you fall in love. It worked. And when it was over, for the very first time, you woke up.
I beg your pardon.
I lied to you. The Tower was not an organization devoted to ensuring genetic purity. It was devoted to achieving an ideal, creating something perfect.
My and Naya's eventual child.
No. You, Kai. We created you.
You authored his DNA.
We certainly did. But even then, it wasn't enough. Even the greatest mind might be undone by a single damaging experience in those fragile years of childhood and adolescence. We had to do more.
You couldn't possibly control every element of my life. My family, my friends, my schools.
You're not listening to me, Kai. We did control all of those things. Because until 8 years ago, you were never really alive at all. Everything before the Tower was a simulation. You were a simulation. Data in a program.
Artificial intelligence isn't nearly that good, Mir.
In one sense, yes. But imagine, with enough computational power, that you could simulate a simple neuron, brain cell. With still more, you could simulate 10, 100, 1,000,000. We are in our entirety, represented by the pattern of the 100 billion neurons in our brains.
You couldn't possibly have enough power for that.
Always doubting, Kai. Our quantum systems managed it with ease, and so we created you within a world of silicon and diamond. We gave you the perfect world. A measure of hardship to build character, a measure of utopia to inspire idealism and ambition. If anything went wrong, if anything brought about a negative result in your psyche, we would simply rewind and try it again. We rewound the Tower on dozens of occasions, every time you failed.
This is ridiculous. What, we're still in a simulation?
Of course not. We're patterns, Kai. But what prevents us from constructing those patterns ourselves? We laid down one neuron after another, one layer after another, all the way up. Neural construction. We built your mind from scratch, Kai. The blueprint copied directly from the Tower's programming. And then we gave you a body, and then we woke you up. Perfect human. You.
What the hell, man?
I don't believe...
Since you emerged from the Tower, Kai, have you had any contact with your family, your childhood friends?
I didn't. I was with Naya, and then she... Was she...
No, Naya was a normal human. Your experience in the Tower was designed to bind you to her, and she would guide you, push you, love you. And for 18 months, she did. The work you completed, the systems you designed, you were brilliant, Kai. You justified everything. The $1 trillion cost of the Tower, governments worldwide were ready to invest.
You were playing God.
Perhaps. But Naya was killed, and we realized we had done our job too well. We had bonded Kai to Naya irrevocably. And when she was lost, Kai fell apart. He disappeared, and with it the confidence of the world's nations in our program. Our funding was cut. We were shut down. I spent years attempting to bring you back from your abyss, to regain the confidence of our benefactors. And once I found you, there was only ever one way to do it.
Oh my god.
We can build new patterns, or we can copy old ones. We took a backup scan of Naya's entire neural structure every 2 weeks. If I could have found you, Kai, I could have brought her back so much sooner. She's no mere clone. She is cell for cell, memory for memory.
Naya,
She's just a Xerox.
I'll take a Xerox. I'm a Xerox.
Wait, you believe him? This is beyond implausible. This is...
True.
Val?
I admit, I'm quite curious about this mysterious Val.
I'm not important. The technology's important. Big. Big, 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 big. If that procedure becomes publicly available, things will get crazy. Death will be conquered by the rich, people will riot.
And Ferric wants it, for whatever reason. She was once a technician in my employ, but she left before Naya died. I don't know how she amassed such wealth, but she's willing to use every penny of it for those codes. She had me physically beaten, threatened to kill me, but I refused.
So she took Naya hostage.
One sheet's the same as the next. Make another.
We are not making another.
Or could we? The resources required for a full reconstruction are immense. Naya alone effectively wiped out what we had left. Kai, I'm sorry.
So we'll give her the codes.
That isn't an option. Naya's life is not worth the risk of putting that technology in Ferric's hands.
Then we're going after her. Anyone coming with me?
Sure. I'm almost platinum in my frequent flyers program.
I don't know. I'm not sure this has much to do with me anymore.
Ferric still views you as an alternative to my forfeiture of the access codes. Until she has that data, your life remains in danger.
Corey, you don't owe me anything. My motives were helping you were selfish, but I need help. She needs help, please.
I guess the heroic thing to say here would be that I'm going with you because now there are bigger things at stake. But I don't think that at all. I think knowledge and technology should be shared. We can't stop it anyway. At some point, someone else will figure it out.
The likelihood of...
Shut up! No. I am going with you because I am sick of letting some bitch with too much money ruin my life. I'm in.
Wow. Want to make out later?
Oh, shut up, Grace.
Well, count me in then. Someone has to kill you if things get too rough, and I've grown too fond of you to do it here and now.
That must be one hell of a paycheck you were promised.
You have no idea.
You can count on me and Sam, Kai. Really, I promise. We'll get her back.
Thank you, Val. And everyone. Thank you.
Let's get back to the tower. Ferric should contact us soon.
I'm hoping Mir took care of the exposition.
He did?
I know you're hesitant, but I promise you, the neural construction technology is going to stay with me. I'm not selling.
Honestly, I don't care. I want Naya back.
I'm guessing you'd like to come pick her up in person.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm also guessing you're at a computer terminal tracing this call.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you know where to find me. We'll verify your codes and turn her back over to you. I know I must seem like a villain, but I'm not. My sons would want me to...
Once again, I do not care. You'll be seeing me soon.
I understand.
I have the location. If I'd had this kind of system access earlier...
My apologies.
I have to admit, you're taking the whole I'm not a real person thing rather well.
Lay off, Miranda.
He's an experiment. I'd be a little disturbed if it were me, personally.
Thank goodness I'm not you.
We can be at Ferric's base in 9 hours. We won't have to fight our way in, but we'll need to fight our way out. Adam, there's some modifications we should make to your helicopter. Come outside and I'll help.
Not bad, Val.
Thank you.
Kai?
Ready.
Adam, let's go. It's almost payday, partner. I promise.
I'll be waiting around back.
I'll stay here and monitor the situation. Kai, I'm sorry for bringing her back too soon. I should have waited, but I was overeager. I've been waiting for so long.
Don't even worry about it.
We'll take care of everything.
Yeah. Everything.
So something about that exchange makes me think that Miranda or Adam are not going to survive this next part. Alright. Well, that's the end of Mission 7. I will be back with Mission 8 later. Thanks for watching.